Have you tried Shein clothing? Shein, whatever it is. Yes, I actually really like their stuff. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't buy it. Oh, I just got this shit everywhere. I don't buy it because I get nervous that people will, like, hate on me for wearing it. Which, I mean, there's a good reason to. But, yeah. Are you moving with the kids? So, we haven't, like, fully decided that yet. The kids will definitely. I mean, right now we have, like, bi-weekly custody. Oh, that feels so weird. Ugh, I don't like that. But so either I'll come here on those weeks that are mine and like stay in this house, but most likely how I would prefer it is they come and stay with me on those weeks. But I also want to do what is like best for the kids, not just what I want. And so we'll see. Do you listen to Call Her Daddy podcast? I feel like you would really like it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't love the host. She just like, I mean, I don't know her obviously, but just like listening, she's a lot. But like also not at all. Like she doesn't have much, like she did the, I keep saying like, she did the interview with Jamie Lynn Spears. And I watched it. And it was just, I don't know, she just, like, was just in a rush to, like, answer questions rather than, like, have a personality. Do you think you guys will get back together? No. See, like, what is this shirt? I just can't even take it. I'd rather be naked. One thing I do want to say, a lot of people, I've seen this comment a lot of, like, I think you're going to regret your choice later or whatever. Like, I don't know what the future holds. I'm not like, crazy... I can't read the fucking future. But what I can say is I think that there's a lot that's gone on behind the scenes over the years, and especially in like the last year. And so it seems new to you guys. But like I said in my K-Baby video, this is not new to me. But maybe I will. And then I can be like, oh my gosh, guys, you were right. Now my whole life is ruined for the rest of my life. That is just not my personality in the first place. Like, I'm just not, like, a regretful person. I'm terrified, but I almost flashed you guys to be funny. That would have been bad. Do you guys ever go to do that? Like, something random, and then you realize, like, that would have been so bad. Sometimes I just forget that, like, bodies are so sexual, you know? Nipples hurt more. Okay, this is an intrusive thought. I've thought about getting my nipples pierced. But I think that's like midlife crisis-y of me. But I've thought about it. But I don't want to, never mind. Get your hoo-ha pierced. Ouch. No way. And then... Nipples don't hurt and so worth it. Can you explain worth it? Like, is there a sexual benefit? Because that's where my mind goes. Would you get with a girl? Yes. I've been asked this question every live. I have, like, no boundaries anymore. Like, I don't care, girl, guy, girl to guy, guy to girl, whatever you want. Like, if I just get along with somebody and they make me happy, I don't give a shit. You know? You know what I'm saying? Isn't it funny that people care so much about others people's sex life? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Not, like, curious if I would be with a girl, but, like, people who judge that. It's like, Queen, you don't have enough sex then. I think Kyra said she wants 6 kids. Yes, you're right. I don't know that will happen, but you're right. Are you keeping both cats? Yes, Oscar hates cats. He does not want the cats at all. Another tattoo that I really want that I'm not going to get is, it's a prayer, and I don't believe in God, so that's why I don't want to get it. But growing up, through all my great, wonderful experiences that my wonderful mother put me through, there was a picture on the wall that I would look at when I got, like, sad, which was all this fucking time. Also, I used to throw myself some serious pity parties back in the day. But I would say, or I would see the picture on the wall that says, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, or whatever, the difference, the whatever quote that is. I haven't looked at it in a minute. But there's like a certain part of it that I would love to get tattooed on me because I'm a control freak. And I think that I just relate to a lot of that. Did you ever consider couples therapy, and would you be up to it as co-parents? Yes. You guys, well, I don't know, maybe you don't know, but I'm very much so for therapy. I've been in it most of my life. Like, this past 3 years, I think it's been 3 years, is the longest it's been without me, like, being a part of, or going to. This is, like, such a flattering angle of me. I almost did it again. I don't want to. Oh, you look so much like Taylor Armstrong. There's nothing worse than being told you look like somebody and then going to look them up and they're always, like, ugly and you're like, what the thanks a lot. Is Aura named after Britney? Yes. Aura Jean is after Britney Jean Spears. I know so many of you just are like, really? What's wrong with you? When are you moving out? Within the next month or two. I also want to make it clear, I think some people think, like, I'm not moving with the kids, or, like, I'm not going to be with the kids in any type of way. That is not true. Oscar and I take care of the kids 50-50. Can you guys ask me, like, juicy questions that aren't about friends? Where do I find the live podcast? If you go to YouTube and you search Beneath the Sheets, it's our most recent video. And it's at the end, because I know what you guys are asking about, and that's what it is. Or that's where it is. Or, like, in the middle. I was a little bit drunk, so I'm sure I, like, explained for half the podcast. It was the live, not, like, an episode. OnlyFans isn't juicy. Sorry, I didn't see that question. I don't know. I want to do OnlyFans, but I just, like, need to build my confidence a little. What's my favorite position? That's so hard. All of them. I don't really like laying on bottom too much. Sometimes. Depends. Excited or nervous to venture out sexually now that you're single? I mean, I definitely don't want to sleep around. I don't have, like, an interest in, like, random hookups. I kind of went through that phase in high school, and that's a lot of, like, waking up the next day and being like, oh God. But I am excited to, like, explore more of myself sexually. What's the most important personality trait in a guy for you? The ability to have raw emotion. Go get a vibrator ASAP. I did, and I used it so much it's dead, and I don't know how to charge it. Are you a toy fan? Yes. Are you straight or bi? I don't know what I am. Biggest turn off in a guy? Oh, a liar. Liquor. Have you ever smoked weed? We didn't say weed, but I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Yes, I've smoked, and my favorite liquor is none. They're all terrible, but I drink them all. What's Oscar's type? He says now he doesn't have any type. He's just, like, open to getting along with somebody. But before it was, like, blonde, basic, Starbucks loving queen. Do you like cocaine? No. Try the rose toy. Okay, I need to, like, write this down because I have been told about that toy so many times. I don't know what it is, but I keep forgetting. What's the whole comforting a guy thing about? There was somewhere that I was where a guy was, like, going through some things, and I was talking to him. It was, like, in a group setting. He was kind of explaining to everybody the situation, and then he got really upset about it, like, really sad about it. And I leaned on him, I guess. I was pretty drunk, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, so I don't fully remember, but Oscar says that I, like, leaned on him, and he didn't like that. But I mean, again, it was in like not excusing it because it's not okay, but it was in like a group setting. I think people want to make it like much bigger and deeper and farther than that, and it was not. We were in a room full of a lot of people, and no, like he was talking about something like, yeah, no. I love that everybody's giving their sex toy recommendations right now. Would you collab with Trisha Paytas? Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Come on. Do you think you will get married in the future? Hopefully, one day. Will you ever get a mommy makeover surgery? Probably not like a full mommy makeover, but I did actually just make an appointment to go see a plastic surgeon for my boobies because I hate my boobs. It's like, I don't hate a lot about myself, but I hate my boobs. Just kidding. I mean, kind of. There's not a lot that I like can't stand about myself, except for my boobs. Would you consider Tinder? Absolutely not. Will your next boyfriend or girlfriend be in the social media industry? I don't really hang out with a lot of people that do social media, so I imagine probably not. I don't really like a lot of I love doing social media, but a lot of people on social media are like, I don't know, not my kind of people. Nothing against them. Maybe I'm crazy. First boobs, then OnlyFans, yes. What's your podcast about? Sex. Everything dirty. Self-feet pic to start with. Honestly, guys, I have like a secret foot fetish, not for other people's feet, but I want people to have one for me. So maybe that's a great idea. Are you still friends with Jess? Yes, of course. Come in.
Thanks. I just need to grab your laundry.
Thank you, Josie.
You're welcome.
I think those ones might be
I think those ones are clean.
clean, yes, because I remember you brought those in.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Yep.
Who is Josie? Josie is our nanny. Does your nanny do your laundry? Yes. I love her, you guys. She's like, she does too much. She's so helpful. Bring Jess on BTS. Maybe it's in the works. What did you do with the engagement ring? I kept it for the kids. Bring Brittany from Brittany and Baby on your podcast. I would love to. Do you think you'll ever talk about your childhood trauma? No. Not all of it. Someone said that your baby isn't Oscars. We're just reaching today, are we? That's like one thing that I think would never work as a rumor, because if you look at these kids, they're like Oscar. Who's the baby that you had for views? Avery. Somebody's gonna take that and like think it's real. Would you ever work for a real job? I don't really understand that. I mean, I've heard that my whole like YouTube career. And I don't get it. Like, what qualifies something as real? Because I make money. That's how I pay for life. So what like qualifies a real job? Did you sleep with your nanny? That would be a good, interesting story. Thoughts on 8 Passengers? I don't like really watch them at all. I've only seen usually stuff when there's drama about them. So, and that's not like a fair way to judge somebody because the internet's kind of crazy. What does happiness look like to you? Oh, that's a big question. Oh, that's a big question. I don't know. I think just like being a good mom, feeling like I'm doing everything I want to do as a mom. I don't know. I can't answer that. It's like too much of a question. Nipple piercings? Yeah, guys, I think about it all the time. I really need to look up if it makes sex better because I've heard that. I think you'll be emotional leaving this house. Absolutely. I think it will be very weird and surreal and like just like selling the truck. It's like makes it more real. Have you found what you enjoy outside of being a mom or mom related things? Not necessarily. I do enjoy like being able to hang out with friends more. But yeah. I'm still working on like the other things. Do you think it's easier that you didn't get married? Yes, because obviously there's not a legal process to us separating necessarily, but also we have kids, so that adds a whole lot more to it. What are you looking forward to most living on your own? Just like learning to be alone. I know that sounds so weird, but that's always been like my biggest fear. And I feel like when you face your fears, you realize they're not as scary as you thought. My stomach is growling. So I don't know, I'm just like excited to like overcome a fear, I guess. Do the kids know? Yes. The kids are very excited, obviously, because they'll have a new like space to be in. Do you wish you had left earlier? No. I don't regret anything. I think everything happens for a reason, and for a long time we did have a very good relationship. Do you fear your children will be resentful? No. I don't really know any kids who come from divorced parents who are like that bothered by it. I think that's a little bit dramatic. Like, you're gonna be okay. Although I do hope my kid's biggest issue in life is that we split up. That means they had a pretty good life. Are you scared about new partners? Yeah. Do you have a crush with someone? A crush? Maybe, baby. Are you currently dating? No, dating, I don't ever want to date. I just want to like be with somebody. Can we skip the dating? Are you getting lawyers? I know a lot of people want this to happen, and I totally get it because it's like such a great choice most of the time. But Oscar and I have not had any disagreements on separating things or like any of that. So it just financially is better for us not to do that, especially because literally the entire process we fully agreed on. Would you ever date a single mom? Why not? I'm a single mom, so that would be like so unfair to judge.